Okay guys, it's shotgun time. First one we've got to do is the Marine SP, and of course 3 kills without dying 10 times is the challenge, so let's get straight to it. There we go. We got this one done, boys, and we've still got this bug that we had in the other videos, not actually showing the unlock on the top of the screen. Oh well, we got in the top corner at least. And secondly, and also lastly, we have the ASG-89. Knew it. There we go. I definitely counted that shit. I don't know why. I guess maybe the other ones I did, it didn't count because I died whilst getting the 3rd kill before hitting record. That's a bit weird. Can I please just get this dumb challenge done? Thank God. Holy crap. I don't even know why I didn't track before, actually. Anyway, there you go, guys. That's both the shotguns done, so now let's get to the video. Okay, guys, so as you can see there from the intro, I have just gotten diamond on the 2 shotguns in Black Ops 6. Obviously, there's the new shotgun. Before anyone says, you know, oh, there's 3 shotguns in this game, you only have to do 2 of them. Obviously, I'm doing the base weapons, not the DLCs. All the DLC weapons I'll do somewhere down the line after getting dark matter and all that good stuff. But we have got diamond now for the 2 shotguns, so we're going to do what we usually do. We're going to talk about the weapon class as a general, you know, rank the weapons from best to worst, and also discuss the challenges, which I'll probably do first, actually, after the brief sort of talk, because, yes, I do want to treat this as sort of a guide. I do that with all of these diamond videos. I try to give, like, tips on the challenges for you guys to actually get them done easier, and a lot of the time, some of the advice will be pretty much the same thing, because that's kind of what camo grinding is. It's kind of rinse repeating most of the time, with a lot of just playlists that you'll use over and over. Let's talk about the shotguns briefly. I mean, they were not terrible to do. They were pretty alright for the most part. There was some times where I legitimately was backing out of so many lobbies because having to play on certain lobbies was just horrendous with these guns. The thing is with these guns is obviously they are a short range weapon class, right? They only really perform at like certain ranges. So when you start to get towards the medium to long ranges, you're not going to experience any actual significant damage or accuracy unless you're in hardcore, because 90% of the time that shit is not hitting, it's not doing enough damage, and it is a bit annoying in that regard. And that's something I did find myself getting quite pissed off with, is just constantly trying to hit people. Another thing is also the sprint to fire time, or I guess like the time to kill in general with these guns, are just not great compared to other weapon classes. Like, people go on about how shotguns are broken and anyone who runs shotguns every game is a noob, but they're really not that good. I'm going to be honest with you, like, shotguns do have a slower TTK compared to SMG users, which are absolutely everywhere. So it actually takes you more than enough time just to react, to pull the gun out before you can even start shooting, and by which point you're dead. So it's really not that fun, but overall they are very simple, and there's only 2 of them, so it's not asking a lot of you. But anyway, let's get to like the challenges, explaining how to do them. So obviously for both guns, like you do with every gun, you have the 100 headshot challenges, and yeah, the 100 headshot kill challenges are really quite simple, I'm going to be honest with you, because shotguns, especially the second one, they have a pretty wide pellet spread, so they're already going to be easy to hit the head if you're aiming down sight towards the person's sort of general head and neck area. You're likely going to hit a headshot anyway, or even just by having it by your hip and just aiming upwards as you fire at them, that will usually hit a headshot fairly simply. But for anyone who's still struggling somehow, again, you do want to be within small proximity of players, meaning you're going to be on the smaller maps. That means face-off maps, Nuketown, literally anything. You know, they've got the new 24/7 playlist actually that came out for that one map, and I've already forgotten the name of it, the one that just dropped with the Reloaded update. You can use that at the moment whilst you're watching this video. Obviously, if you're watching this further down the line, use whatever best playlist you can find for smaller maps. It's probably going to be face-off though 90% of the time. And yeah, if you really do suck at hitting headshots even when you're up close and it's still not doing any use for you, well, if you're one of those people who tends to walk around ADS with the shotgun, you can do that and have an optic on. That can help hitting the head a little bit more, just to, you know, get a preciser shot, because with the shotguns not having an iron sight properly, they're mostly just kind of flat. There's not a lot of chance that you're going to know where the head is if you're not great at hitting the head. So yeah, maybe an optic might be the way to go for you in order to make those headshots a little bit more easier. But let's talk about the special challenges first for the Marine SP. The first one is 30 hip fire kills, and like I say, with the wide spread that shotguns have, hip fire kills are going to be extremely easy. You just need to make sure not to be running around. I know it's tempting sprinting. If you're like me, if you play aggressive and you like to constantly run into gunfights, you will want to be doing that with these guns as well, but you really don't want to, because trust me, like I say, TTK is kind of slow with these guns compared to everyone else, so you are going to significantly lose easily, even if you are up close sometimes, because it's about how quick you can really react plus pulling the trigger. So it's not going to be something you can just go running around illy-nilly doing. You might actually want to walk around at a steady pace. That's what I found when I walked around at a steady pace, went around a corner, shotgun someone from the hip. That was the best and the most efficient way of doing this. So yes, of course, hip firing can be done while sliding. Coming past someone, you can hip fire them, but also just walk around slowly on smaller maps and let the gun sit by your hip and just fire when you see someone and you come around a corner. That's the easiest way you're going to get that one done. And then the other challenge was to get a whopping 30 kills shortly after sprinting. And I say that in a sarcastic way because that is absolutely fucking nothing and that takes no effort. If you're struggling with this, I'm confused how you're even playing this game. Like 90% of your kills, not even 90, 95% of your kills are going to be happening after sprinting. This game is so fast that you're pretty much sprinting all the damn time anyway. So this one is just basically getting 30 kills if you think about it. Like, you just need to make a conscious effort to sprint if you're not that kind of player and you happen to sit in corners. I don't know why you're sitting in corners, my friend, but you should stop doing that. It's very toxic. But we have the second shotgun, which is the ASG-89, and the first special challenge for this one is going to ask you to get 30 point-blank kills, and if you don't know what a point-blank kill is, it's basically a super close-up kill. So it doesn't mean just short range, like I've said in one of my other videos about point-blanks. It's not someone who's like 12 feet away from you, or just somewhere within short range. They have to be basically on the point end of your gun, so that's like really close up, nearly in your face. That's usually how close you have to be, and obviously, just kill them up close. You'll see that thing pop up on the top of the screen saying that you've got a point blank, and doing that on small maps is going to be extremely common. Like, very often you're going to be hitting point blanks on small maps, so you don't really have to think about this one too much, but that's all that one means basically. And then the other one is 50 kills while moving, so it's essentially like the sprinting one, but in this case you're going to be moving whilst you get the kill. You can't just sprint then shoot somebody if you're not moving whilst getting that kill. So it doesn't mean every one of these you're going to have to be doing some tactical TTV sliding or bunny hopping whilst doing it. You can, that will work, but you will probably be able to just get away with walking around slowly and shotgunning people, which works as well. So that is basically all you got to do. Just at least have your actual in-game character moving around on the map and not just your arms moving like this. That is the special challenges. Very simple stuff. And here goes the gold challenge. The gold challenge for both of these is to get 10 double kills or better. So yes, guys, the or better bit of this challenge means that this thing can stack. So if you do get a double kill and you get another double kill and another and another, and you don't die in between doing that, it will track. Each of those will make up a piece of progress. So a double kill is obviously going to be one piece of progress. Another double kill is going to be another piece of progress. And every time you do that, you're going to get a piece of progress. So this one does stack. And also with the diamond challenge, getting 3 kills without dying 10 times also stacks. I know this one doesn't say 3 kills or better without dying, like the gold says double kills or better, but this also does track. So you can do 6, 9, or 12 kills even without dying in one life, and that will all add as bits of progress. And the general consensus for both of these challenges is going to be exactly the same. You want to be on small maps. That is literally the simplest thing. And also, I should say as a general, you should be using hardcore. Absolutely use hardcore over core. This cannot be stressed enough. Shotguns especially, and also pistols. These are the 2 types of weapon classes that you absolutely need to be doing in hardcore. This is a 101 tip, by the way, for camo grinding that you'll learn every single year when you come around to doing them, is that these guns will always be bad in core. They just are. They don't deal enough damage, they don't have enough range most of the time, or they have a terrible bullet velocity, so the damage might be hitting at long range but not doing enough damage, and it's just one of those things. So hardcore, especially on face-off, is going to be absolutely godsend for this. I mean, you can hit people at medium to long range with these shotguns, and it will kill them in this game. It's absolutely insane. I don't know how, but it works. So if someone is like way far away, like for a shotgun at least, it feels way too far away, you can actually hit them in hardcore because it's one shot and it will kill them. So that is going to be the easiest way of doing this. This is how I was able to pull off like sometimes 9 kills, 10 kills, 12 kills in face-off hardcore, because literally one-shotting is going to be so easy with these guns, especially because how powerful they are with the damage multiplier applied to them because of hardcore. So yeah, that's the challenges. So I guess now let's rank these 2 guns. It shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, there's only 2 of them, but it is kind of hard in how you want to put them as which is the best, quote unquote, because shotguns to begin with are specifically to be used in short range situations. And so people will probably, you know, bring that context in a lot of the time as a, you know, a pointer to be like, how dare you say this one's worse because it doesn't have as much range? It's a shotgun. But it's undeniable that the Marine SP is just a better shotgun. It's at the top in first place, and I'm going to put in the ASG 89 in second, because whilst the ASG has that damage advantage up close, it's very, very powerful. It has wider pellet spread. Whilst it has those benefits, so it's very strong up close, it loses all effect towards medium and longer ranges. It's not carrying. The accuracy is horrendous. Like, the only thing going for the ASG is literally how high its damage is up close, but that is literally it. Other than that, it's not a great shotgun. Sure, it might also have more shells, if I'm not wrong, than the Marine SP does, but the Marine SP has better accuracy, which is what most people want with a shotgun, and it also happens to do well at medium ranges when you've actually got a good barrel on it. And even when you haven't got a good barrel on it, it's still hitting at medium-ish ranges, whilst the ASG isn't at all. The only other thing I'll give credit to the ASG for is it's a little bit quicker with its time to kill than the Marine SP, but not with ADSing at least. It just seems to be that you can hit people a lot faster at hip firing than with the Marine SP. Other than that, Marine SP is just far more accurate, has better fall-off ranges, bullet velocity, and the damage just seems to be more consistent because, again, it's not just a splash of bullets going everywhere. It's more channeled in a very specific way, which makes it more accurate and more enjoyable. I know I've said accurate a bunch, but it's just true. So that's going to be my ranking for these 2 shotguns. So I guess now I've only got a few more weapon classes to go until we actually start to get the dark spine camo and dark matter, which is absolutely insane. So I guess we're going to do the pistols next. I've already kind of done a bunch of progress for the first pistol, so I'm going to have to knuckle down on that over the next few days or so. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to drop a like on this video. It's greatly appreciated. Leave a comment if you want to help with the algorithm. And with that being said, thank you, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.